Welcome everybody, it's RustyMoney here. This is a channel full of live streams, challenges, let's plays, and more. So I hope you enjoy this next creation. Welcome back everybody for another episode of Homestead Survival Challenge here on Ladyhill with your friend RustyMoney. Hopefully you enjoyed that little time lapse at the beginning called changes. It was time to change out the silo for something that held a little bit more capacity. And the silo system that we're using now, I've never used before. And I just pulled away from the cow barn before getting what we were gonna get out of the cow barn. So now we gotta go back. Not being very organized here. Okay, let's get back to the cow barn, and we need to pull the slurry out of the cow barn because we're gonna go sell it. There is a lot in there, a real lot in there, and then we're gonna buy another new piece of equipment. Ooh, first we got to get back in there. Hopefully that's close enough. Perfect. 37,000 liters of slurry in that cow barn. Let's load this. And we're going to go sell it right over at our marketplace. There's 20,000 liters. And I'm not sure what's at our other cattle barn for slurry. We'll go ahead and load them up and sell them. Let's see now. Okay, let's get down here and we should be able to sell this here. Alright, perfect. A little bit of money. It's not a big investment, but we get a little bit of money. 2,000 for all of that. $2,152. Okay, let's go get the rest out of there. We could fill up what is here in the pig barn if we can get to it. It's right there by the tree. We're kind of going across the grass here. Evidently, we're not in a good spot for getting it. Okay, we'll try that a different way. Let's fill up from this one again now and get it empty. We got a lot of stuff in our storage shed there. We're doing really well with the products that we need to produce for year 2. Okay, let's 17,000. Okay, we'll take that. Now we could have used this for fertilizer, but I don't want to spread slurry. Alright, let's go see what's in the other barn. Our cow pasture over here. See what we got. We probably don't got a whole lot over here, but we probably can get some off of it. Okay, 17,000. Okay, that's what we have in our... Oh, really? That's how much is in there? Well, okay. Wow, we have a lot. We have a lot to sell. So we got another 17,000 liters over there. We're gonna make 6,000 or so off of our slurry. Sell this. We're getting up there to 157,000 almost. Yep, $157,000 right now. Okay. Let's go fill the other amount over there. We can then come back and hopefully empty out the pig barn. Our flour production is not producing really well. We're running out of wheat, so we need to get more product in our production point to make more flour. Let's load that up. 15,000 liters. And we'll go get this sold. Alright. Now we'll empty out off of the pig barn. Now, we are clear into June, everybody. I've kind of skipped through time. We did a grass harvest off of our grass field, and then I plowed it in and planted sorghum in that what was the grass field. Okay, come on now. Let us in there. Okay, we're still not quite there. Now, I know that there has got to be some slurry in here from these pigs. Do we need to, like, open it? Okay, maybe we need to back up a little further yet. That could be. Okay, no. Alright, let's see. Enter vehicle. Square, yeah. Not sure. Maybe our trailer is too high, so it's not picking up the slurry out of there. Let's see if there is any. Yeah, there's 1,148 liters in there. We might have to try a different trailer, tanker trailer, when we would, get one. Okay, let's unload here. Sell this. $1,658. So we're up to 1,005. 1,000. $158.87. Oh, okay, yeah, alright, yep, I can't talk. Can't read my numbers. 158,870. There we go. Alright, let's get this back to the water point. Okay, we can shut off our triggers, but before we do that, we need to put this in the shed here. We need to walk across to the store. Okay, we're gonna go over to the store, and we'll see you there. Alright, well, we're here at the store, and it's time to sell our harvester for a bigger one here on Ladyhill. So let's repaint the corn header, and we'll sell the corn header for 5,214. We will repair the grain header for $8 and repaint it for $355 and sell it for $2,179. Repair the combine for $13. Repaint for $1,278 and sell it for $10,772. Okay, now let's buy our new harvester. Our new harvester is right here. We're gonna get the Massey Ferguson 4x4. Standard wheels, back sticker, reflective triangle. Let's see, what's the back sticker? We'll do reflective triangle. Cabin, ooh, that adds quite a bit to the price. We'll just do standard 3, standard. We'll just buy it like this. Have a bigger combine, but no cabin. Okay, and let's see, industrial, silent, single rotor. Let's see what we got here. You can see underneath there, standard, double rotor and spreader, double rotor, single rotor, standard. We'll do double rotor and spreader. Beacon lights. We'll do yes for beacon lights. Exhaust, we're going to do chrome if there is. Chrome, okay. Windows. We don't have windows. Color of the mats. Excuse me. I think we'll leave that alone. Attachers, side float, standard. We better do side float. Spreader, straw chopper, and lid. Straw chopper or straw spreader. Let's do chopper and lid. Actually, you know what? Let's do just straw spreader. We'll do straw spreader. Something different. Okay, pipe design 2. We're going to have it up at top. Rim color. We'll leave that alone. Let's buy this like this for $53,600. Okay, now we need a grain header. Design 1, 2, or 1. Let's go with 1. Corn header. Design 2, 1. We'll just do standard couplings. Excuse me, side float or standard? We got to do side float because we picked side float for the harvester, so we'll try that. Okay, now buy this. Okay. We have a new harvester and still have $100,000. And this harvester holds a little bit more grain than our other one did. And it's 4-wheel drive, too. Okay. Get our headers moved over to the farm. I don't know. We might actually need to buy the header trailer. I think I tested this off camera, but we might need the header trailer. We should probably buy it in case we end up leaving the property. Oh, we fit through there. Okay, well, if we leave the property on a contract, we're definitely gonna need to buy the header trailer. Okay, so now we need to get these put in somewhere out of the way. And I don't know where. Let's go over here. And we can get it out of the way right here, I think. Okay. Now we'll go get the corn header. I think we'll fit over here. Yeah, we do, just barely. If it had been another stack of pallets there, we probably wouldn't have fit. Nice new Massey Ferguson harvester, though. Okay, now I think we're pretty much caught up here in June. We can move into July now, I think. Okay. Man, she even goes really good speed. 22 miles an hour. That's pretty good for a harvester. In the game here. We'll see if we got room over here, and we'll just set it right by our grain header then too. Put it right down in here. I think that'll work. They're out of the way. See if we can get our harvester in the shed where the other one was now. Or if we need a bigger shed. Hopefully we don't need a bigger shed. Oh, we just fit in there. Just barely. Okay. There we go. We got that done. Alright, now, what else can we do? I think we're pretty much caught up to everything we can do. So, I think we're going to move ahead, everybody, and we'll see you in July. Alright, well, we are in July, and we have a harvest to do on our oat field, which is great because we need some more straw. Not only could we use straw for cows so we don't gotta buy bedding from the store, but we need straw for our feed production for the cows. This should be a pretty nice yield off of this field here, because I believe it is a pretty good sized field. I'll just let the straw pile up there. Had to stop for a brief moment. Oh, this is kind of nice. We're able to harvest a little wider now with this bigger combine. We are kind of close to the trees though, so we're gonna have to be careful. But I believe this harvester holds like 5,000 some liters. And I think our last one held 4,000 something. It was smaller, but not a lot smaller. And capacity wise for what it held from the crops it's harvesting. Okay, we're just about all the way around the field here. Pretty good sized field. Okay, what else do we know now that we're into July? Well, our sorghum and sugar beet and sunflower fields, they ain't gonna be ready to harvest very soon. But our sorghum field next to us here should be ready to harvest fairly soon. We got another pallet of bread that came out of our production, and we got a pallet of cheese now too. We need to move some more milk from the milk barn to the production to continue to make that butter and cheese. And our greenhouses have produced some more products. But we need to focus on this oat harvest here and then collecting the straw. Now, we have another stack of apple juice that we can sell. I believe there's a couple other pieces of machinery I'd like to buy, one of which is we got to buy a particular trailer for another assignment that we have to do. Okay, let's cut back around here. Now, probably by now, most of you have seen that we're going to be doing a multiplayer competitive challenge, the one tile challenge, on a particular map that you will see when the episodes come out by Zorch, Crustu, and myself on Saturday. We'll be recording before that. But that should be a good time. Can't wait to take on that one tile challenge against those two. Alright, well, I think I might try and do a little time lapse here of this harvest, everybody. So we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we have got the oat harvest done, and we ended up with a really nice amount of oats. I think 12,900 and some liters. So let's go ahead and we'll get the harvester moved off the field and get the oats put into production. We might split it up a little bit, I think. Okay, let's get this out of here. Get the head put over here, and then back up the harvester out of this area. And get the harvester back in the shed. There's our stack of apple juice there that we can sell to make up some money. Okay, let's get this in here. Okay, now we gotta move our crop to this production. Now I think if we move it to the Omatana production, this actually changes to wheat. So what I think I'm gonna do, we have 12,904 liters. Yeah. Let's get off that straw. Oh yeah, come on, you old tractor. You can pull this. I know you can. Our tractor here needs a good old repair, especially since we ran into it with the harvester there you saw in the time lapse. Okay, we're gonna go over to the Omatana production, I think. Well, let's see here. What are we gonna do? Let's drop a wagon first. Let's drop that wagon. Let's take this. Whoa, yes, squirrely. Let's go over here, and we're going to dispose of some oats in here, I think, and activate this production. Let's see, what's it make? Okay, for oat flour, every 15 oat we get 19 flour. That's pretty good. So now let's look here. Oh, let's see. Our bread is can't make any more bread right now because we must be out of flour. Let's see, anything else needs shut off? I don't think so. Okay, so then let's look back at our flour here, our wheat flour. 5 wheat, we get 4 flour. Yeah, see, I think if I follow this right, then we're better off potentially putting it in here. Let's take the gamble. Let's put it in here. We can make, oh, I don't want to do it that way. Oh, we're going to drop it out the bottom. There. And then we can activate this. Okay, so let's get this making oat flour. Okay. oat flour. 10,000 liters in there so far. Okay, so let's activate. Okay, it's all in there. So okay, so now let's get the other trailer of oats. Which is not very much. It's only 900 and some liters. And let's get that over there. Okay. And then the straw, not too worried about the straw. Whoa, we just drove right on by it, didn't we? Not too worried about the straw. I can pick up the straw off camera and get it into where we want it to be. Let's dump that in there. Okay. Then we're going to park this, and we're going to get the other John Deere, and we need to go to the store and make another purchase. Lots of changes. Lots of changes. Okay, let's drop that. Let's get the other John Deere and go over to the store and buy our other new piece of equipment that we need to utilize. There is a cheaper way to do it, but it's going to be time consuming. So we're spending a pretty good amount of money for this here. But it should work very well, hopefully. Okay. Let's go into the store and buy it. Okay, we need to come down here to trailers. Oops, I went too far, didn't I? Okay, I think, yep, we need to buy this right here. This is what we want. We'll just leave it just like it is for 51,000. Buy. Okay, there went 51 grand just like that. Alright, now we got another trailer. Thankfully we got this bigger John Deere. She's a big trailer. Alright, now we need to go down to our other silo and pull our sugar beet out. Pull a load of sugar beet out. Alright, let's get in here. We can fly across the field here right over to it. Man, these beehives. I'm so glad we changed out these beehives too, because our honey is really producing well now. Let's back in over here. Oh, that might be the dump point. Where is the fill point? Don't got my markers on. Is that in front? Must be in front. Okay, 82,000 liters of sugar beet in there. We're gonna fill the trailer with the first load. Only holds like, what, 39,000 or something like that? 29,500. Okay, that's a good amount. Okay, now we're gonna take this and we're gonna go over to our production, but you're gonna see some magic. We got a ninja. We got a beet ninja. We're gonna turn this sugar beet into chopped sugar beet in nothing flat, right from this good old trailer. I used this trailer back in FS25 on a challenge called the Bake a Cake Challenge. I use this trailer a lot in that challenge. Okay, sugar beet. Now we're gonna put our help window on. So I haven't used it in 25 yet, so I don't know what we need to do. Okay, first we need to out the back. Alright, but don't we have to turn it on or something? Thought we had to activate grain door. Oh, okay, so you got to change your dump location. So we want tip side cutter, tip side back, tip side grain door, tip side cutter. We want tip side just cutter. Okay, and let's dump. And you should see it start cutting it. There is our cut sugar beet. It's going right through that ninja attachment on the back. There is our cut sugar beet going in there. Chopped sugar beet now. Now we can make sugar. Okay. We will turn that on to make sugar. Start making sugar anyway. It can eventually. So if we go in here, then you can see down here, let's see, make sugar, sugar beet, cut sugar. Okay, and over here in our incoming materials, we have sugar beet cut, 29,500 liters. Now to make the sugar beet cut sugar, we need sugar beet cut, which then changes to sugar and pig food. Alright, well there we go. We're going to go after another load. But hey, we're going to leave it here, everybody. So if you enjoyed this episode, please drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all your friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we'll see you all on the flip side. Have a good one. Thank you, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and comment.